Okay, boys and girls, so our teacher in the video was talking about real stories, right? Oh, I love how Lucy is listening. She's looking right at me and Ryder. She's talking about true stories that happened to her. So I want you to think, what has happened to me? What stories have I had that happened to me in my life? So boys and girls, if I'm thinking about a story and it has to be a true story, I'm going to tell you one, okay? One day I was walking down to the beach with my pet dinosaur, and we were going to go swimming in the ocean together. Does that sound like a true story?
Yes.
Oh, Camilla said, I heard someone say yes, but Camilla said no. Why is that not a true story, Camilla? I was walking down to the beach with my pet dinosaur, and we went to go swim in the ocean.
Nothing didn't even happen.
It didn't happen. You're right, that didn't happen. And why do you think it didn't happen? I could have been to the beach, but do I have a pet dinosaur? No, I don't have a pet dinosaur, right? I don't have a pet dinosaur. I have a pet cat, right, Kaylee? I don't have a pet dinosaur. So that would be a silly, fun story to write. I do have a pet dog, so I don't have a pet dinosaur. That's more of an imaginary fun story. So you have to think of a real story. So I'm not going to write about dinosaurs. But I do have a pet cat, like Kaylee said. And you know what? I was thinking about it. And I was thinking, like our teacher said, we should practice telling our stories before we write them. And I found my pet cat while I was gardening one day when she was a kitten. I could write that. One day, I was helping my grandma cut back some flowers, and I heard a little meow. And I looked down, and there was a little kitten all by herself. So I picked her up, I showed my mom, and we took her home. Does that sound more like a real story?
Yes.
Yes, that is a real story. So I think I'm going to write about how I found my cat. And some of you saw her the other day. That's how I found her. Does anybody have a real story they already know that they want to start writing about? Ryder, what do you want to start writing about? A true story.
One day, I had a friend when I was little, and my brother was like a kid and a baby, and I was like 4 years old and he was 5, and then he became 6, and then I went to his house, and then it was my birthday, and we're both 6 now. And then it was, we was at Legoland, and my friend was at Legoland with me, and we forgot it. It was 2 days ago.
That sounds like a really good story. You can write a story about going to Legoland with your friend for your birthday, right? That's a true story, and it's fun because you could think about all the things you did there, right, Ryder? Like we went on this ride, we ate this food. So that's a good story, right? Okay, I'm going to have one more friend share before we start drawing and thinking about our books. Let's see. Javier, do you want to share a true story? Okay, unmute yourself.
I had a friend cat.
You had a friend cat. What happened? Did you meet them? Did you guys play together?
Yeah, I did.
Ooh, so you can talk about how you met and maybe what you played when you met them, right?
She comes at night.
Ooh, that's a good setting.
She comes to the house at night.
Oh, that's a good story. That's a little different than mine, right? You can write about nighttime and your cat coming inside. Good job, Javier. So what we're going to do now, boys and girls, is that we're going to start quickly drawing our first event. An event's what's something that happened. in your story, okay? We won't finish it today. That's okay. So my story was when I met my cat. So the first thing that happened was I was gardening. So I'm going to draw a real quick picture, and I can make it nicer a little later, of me gardening at my grandma's house. So I want you to think, what's the first thing that happened in your story? And since Ryder's writing about Legoland, he can think, what did I do first with my friend at Legoland? Or if you're writing about like a beach day, you can think about, what did I do at the beach first? Did I go swimming? Did I make a sandcastle first? Think of something like that. You can write about a birthday party. You can write about something silly that happened to you, or what you did on Halloween. Anything like that. You just gotta think a little bit. Like, Isabella, do you know what you're gonna write about? Or do you need help? Oh, I see your elephant. Unmute yourself. That looks so nice. Oh, are you gonna write about is that Dumbo?
Dumbo.
Did you get Dumbo somewhere at a store? Where did you get your Dumbo?
From the toy store.
That would be a perfect story. You can write about how you found Dumbo at a toy store. Or if somebody gave you Dumbo, you can talk about how you got your friend Dumbo. That is a perfect story. Good job, Isabel. You can write about that. Let's see, you can start doing that real quick. And Lucy, do you know what you're going to write about? Unmute yourself. What are you going to write about? Ooh, I like that. What are you eating? Your favorite food? Ice cream? Do you know what you... Yogurt. That's a good story. You can write about how you are eating yogurt. Oh, that's a good one. I like that story because we all like to eat. Oh, good job. So, boys and girls, I'm not done with my picture yet. But what you can do is you can start it. Oh. We can do a quick picture, but once you're done with your picture, and I just have to draw my cat, I gotta think, we have to write a sentence, right? What can I write? I can use my snap words. Let me pull those out. And if I had a little cat, what can I write with my snap words? We have look, we have see, we have this, and I'm writing about finding my kitten. Does anybody know what sentence I can write about it? I'm gonna look at my snap words. You know what? I think I'm gonna start my sentence with the word look. I think I'm gonna do that because that's how I found her. I was like, look at the kitten. I think that's gonna be my first sentence, right? So what I can do is, do I start writing in the middle of the page? No, Andrea's going, no. I start over here, right? Do I write with all lowercase letters? Most lowercase letters, but the first letter has to be what? Raise your hand if you know. Julian, what does it have to be? The first letter in a sentence has to be...
Uppercase.
Uppercase, right? And I'm going to write look. Because that's how I felt when I saw my cat. I was like, look at the kitten. Look. So I want you to think, boys and girls, what sentence can I write with my first page of our book? Because we're just working on our first page. Look. And then I need 2 finger space. And I at. Right? Look at 2 finger space. And we know how to spell the, right? T-H-E. Look at the. Oh.
Like the song.
Like the song. I'm going to write kitten. That's a longer word because she wasn't a full cat. She was a kitten. So what do I hear in the beginning? Kitten. Oh, 2 finger space.
Cat.
Yeah, I hear the k sound. And you know what, boys and girls? Cat starts with C, but kitten starts with K. Funny. K-I. Who knows that letter? K-I.
I.
It's I. Kitten. Okay, so I hear the T sound, which is a T. E. And then the ending sound, kitten. Kitten. I heard someone say it, it's N. And then I always end my sentence with a period. So boys and girls, all we're doing is thinking of a true story, and we're writing about the first thing that happened in our story and writing a word. I'm going to go back and label this later. So later I can label it plant or flower. I can label grass. I can write the word. You know what? I'm going to write me. Since that's a snap word and that's me, I'm just going to write me. M-E. Look, I already labeled one. So you're going to write one sentence. Look at the kitten. And you know what? This is a really good start. And then tomorrow we can continue. Did anybody start writing their first event in their story that they want to share before we go? Ooh, Camilla, do you want to share? I like your drawing.
Me and my dad went somewhere, and then he was gonna use the bathroom, but he forgot to take me off my car seat, and then my cat thought that I was talking to him, so he said, "What?"
Oh, that's silly. Do you know what you're going to write, your first sentence? Or do you want to think about it?
I'm gonna think about
You're going to think about it? Good. That's a good start. You got to think about what sentence you want. Let's see. We have another friend, Kaylee. Do you want to share?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a real one. Me and my brother were playing soccer in the house, and my brother hit my mom's picture of us, my two brothers and me and my mom.
Oh, so you're writing about that?
Yeah, I already drew it.
Oh, you drew it? What do you want to write first? Do you know? Let's think about the snap words that you have. Oh, you wrote a sentence. What did you write, Kaylee?
I wrote, me and my brother were playing soccer.
That is a perfect sentence. Me and my brother were playing soccer. That's a long sentence. She had 7 words. Mine, let's count. Look.
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4.
4.
Look at the kitten. I only had 4 letters, but those are good sentences. Did anybody else have another one? We can do one more before we go for the day, if anybody else is ready to share. Let's see. Autumn, you ready to share? Or do you want to keep working?
When my mom was, when my sister was playing with the tablet in the couch, I would play with it. When my mom had a lot of dishes, I helped her clean this. I helped her clean the dishes.
That is such a good sentence and good story. And yours is all about kindness, huh? You're being so kind to your mom.
And
Good.
this is my mom's room, and this is my sister's room, and this is my room.
Awesome. So you're writing a story about your house and your family. Good job, Autumn. Okay, so boys and girls, what you're going to do is we are going to work for how many more minutes? 10 more minutes on your writing. So I'm going to keep working on my first page because I do have a sentence, but I can still label some things. So I'm going to start labeling. And after this, I'm going to think about the next thing that happened in my story. So I found my cat in a garden. And the next thing I did was show my mom. So I can do that either later today or tomorrow. But make sure you are writing a sentence. You can add a talking bubble. That would be great for all your true stories. I'm going to add a talking bubble. And that we're labeling our pictures, okay? So how many, show me with your fingers, how many more minutes are we going to write for? 10 more minutes. Good job. And make sure it's a true story. So we're not going to be writing stories about dinosaurs, right? Not this time, not this week, okay? You guys already have an amazing start. And even if you're not done with your first page, just put your paper up to the screen so me and Mrs. Schroeder can see what you've got so far. Oh, Santiago, that looks amazing. Isaac, good job. Even if you're not done, that's totally okay. Let's see, everybody hold yours up to the screen. Matthew, Dylan, that looks amazing. I like the colors. Musa, Eileen, good job. Daniel, I got Leah. Let's see, Lucy and Nova, do you have yours? Javier, do you have yours? Let's see. Oh, good job, boys and girls.